What's going on, gamers? We're doing some Onslaught grinding, and you or your friends are bringing the Warlocks in, and everyone's like, hey man, run Cenotaph. Hey man, run well. Hey man, run this please. And you're like, man, I don't even want to bring a Warlock. Let's be honest. You're like, dude, I'm just going to bring a different class. You guys remember the Phoenix Protocol video, right? Well, everyone's running Xenophage now, and let me break it down to why Xenophage is so good. Well, if everyone has heavy ammo finders on their helmets and scouts, anytime you get a brick, your teammates will get it. And for some reason, when you have Scavenger on your boots or the Xenophage, I seen one brick give me 19 shots. So it kind of makes it so that the Warlocks don't have to run Cenotaph, and you can just absolutely delete every single round of enemies. I was doing Legend runs in about 50 minutes. We were running stacked, but being able to just do a whole run on Legend, all 50 rounds, and complete it in about 50 minutes is kind of insane. So what I want to do here is show you how you can tweak this Phoenix Protocol build, use Xenophage, and also I actually tried out Eyes of Tomorrow. So I want to show you in this footage here. I'm using Eyes of Tomorrow. I'm waiting for those enemies to stack up. I shoot it. As long as it kills, I think 6 enemies, or it might be 4, I get that ammo refunded. But I did find out in levels 40 to 50, when those enemies really rushed me in packs, I was waiting on the rocket to fire, and I was like, man, I really like Xenophage more. And the reason why people are running Xenophage this week is because of the overcharged machine gun. You're getting that easy 25% boost to your machine gun at all times. But let me introduce you to the Mantle of Battle Harmony chest piece. What I was doing here, I know you guys aren't a fan of this. You don't have to do the swap, but I was doing it just to get my well back faster. If you want to run the mods that I'm running and just run this chest piece, you can. It's going to give you so many super energy per kill, but I wanted to get my well back even faster. So what I'm doing here is I'm popping my well with Phoenix Protocol, getting half my super, and then switching to the Mantle of Battle Harmony. Once I get my super to 100%, the perk kicks in. Takedowns with weapons that have a damage type matching your subclass grant you super energy. Also, while your super energy is full, you gain a temporary bonus to weapon damage. This is the 25%. So not only are you standing in your well, getting your well back instantly, I'm saying 10 seconds, 10-second supers. And then as soon as I pop my well here, I get the Phoenix, the proc, switch over to Mantle of Battle Harmony and get my super back, and I get that 25% damage. So since Xenophage is pretty much owning Onslaught right now, next week when it's not machine gun overcharge, this chest piece is going to give you that overcharge feeling and damage at all times. So I want to break down the build and kind of explain to you. I think running Xenophage with your teammates is going to make this very easy. If you don't have the weapon, look up a guide on how to get it and make your runs easy. Now, obviously, when you tether enemies and you stand in a well, everything goes kaboom. There is some mods that we're using on that Phoenix build, like I mentioned in the previous video, to make enemies just kind of explode, cause more explosions with your solar weapons, more explosions while you're standing in the well. Those artifact mods as well. I wouldn't use it on the bosses. At bosses, I did switch to rockets. So 10 through 40, I do rockets on the boss, and then depending on which 50 boss it is this week, I think you should use Lament. Here's a clip here of triple Lament. We pop the well, just put some solar surges on your boots, Lucent Blade on your chest piece, and then just block 3 lights and a heavy. You almost kill the boss with those 2 tethers and just 1 well, and then you kind of just wait and finish them off at the end there. But you could also pretty much one phase them insta kill them. But since everyone's running the Xenophage, I really wanted to give you guys something fun. Again, I had doubts today when I was running it. I'm like, but then something clicked in my head, and I'm like, everyone's running Xenophage, so let's make something cool around it. So swapping that chest piece is really good. I'm not going to go over everything again because I will put the dim links in the description down below, but everything's the same as the Phoenix Protocol. Although I did fix it. I was running healing nades on the Phoenix Protocol build, and yeah, we had the wrong perk on. So we're going to be running Focusing Strike and Impact Induction on the Gauntlet with the Harmonic Loader. We're going to just go over the mods real quick. Make sure you have Heavy Ammo Finder and Heavy Ammo Scout. Make sure all 3 players have that on so you can make each other bricks, and then you're going to get the Harmonic Siphon so you can make orbs. Focusing Strike, Impact Induction, Harmonic Loader. Depending on the resistance for the day, make sure you run that. Definitely take advantage of the reserves. You only need to run 1 reserves with the Xenophage. It'll give you 34 shots. And then when you're popping your well and you're trying to get it back, I did run Harmonic Holster. This is going to reload your Xenophage when you don't have it out. Harmonic Scavenger, so you get the Scavenger for your Xenophage. The reason why I have Solar Weapon Surge on is just so I can get that flat 10% for my hand cannon. I am rocking Zalo's Bane, just for when I don't have the well. In your class item, you can run Double Bomber or Outreach to get your grenades or melee back and have that powerful attraction. Weapons I suggest suggest running for this build, you can do Zala's Bane, of course, with explosive payload incandescent, or you can run the epical hand cannon from Neomuna. Supremacy, you can have lead from gold kinetic tremors, or you can have rebound rounds with the kinetic tremors. Also, you can run Riptide, or you can run Indebted Kindness in the energy slot, kind of whatever you want. But yeah, simply the loop is pop your well, have Phoenix on, and then get half your well back, swap to Mantle of Battle Harmony. Then once you're standing in that well's still lasting, you got that full well back, and now you're just taking advantage of that 25% juicy damage and just melting everything. I do want to point out, if you are running Eyes of Tomorrow, you can run Argent Ordnance to buff that damage. Here's some of the artifact mods that I was running for the build period. And also make sure that if you have on Eyes of Tomorrow, you take off the Solar Weapon Surge and throw on a special finisher mod. Throwing this mod on will stow your armor charges so that when you shoot your rockets, you'll be able to take advantage of the artifact mod and get that extra rocket damage. I wasn't really a fan of Eyes of Tomorrow, but I did just want to throw the footage in that you can use it with this build too, just to have some fun, have unlimited ammo. But Xenophage is definitely the play. And I just thought, like, in my head, like, wait a minute, when it's not machine gun overcharge, you could still actually run this. And I personally think with you running something like this with you and your friends, the Warlock and the Fire team isn't bound to running the Cenotaph airplane helmets. They don't have to mark anything. You guys should have plenty of ammo to kill stuff and just run through and get your sweet loot. So all I'm trying to do here is get my super. I'm just getting kills. So every time I get a kill, matching my subclass, I will hit my super energy. So that's the whole point, is to get my super as fast as I can. And then as soon as I get the super, I'm going to switch my chest piece. Right now I'm going to pop the well since I have it. I'm going to pop my well. And all I'm going to try and do is just get my half my super up. Okay, there's the brick. So we got to try and keep count. So right now I got my super. As you see, we're getting that super energy back pretty quickly. And that was with no one helping me. That was right there. That was literally with no one helping me at all. Obviously, if we're chaining supers there, I would get my well back a lot faster. But I kind of wanted to show you what it's like when no one's there helping me. And let's just say your teammates had to leave. You can pretty much pop a well and then get your well back for this very next round. Right here, we're going to switch to Phoenix. Get half that well, and then we're just going to switch back. So it's like a quick switch. And now I can just take advantage of Xenophage and just clap all these ads, make explosions because of the combustion and the eruption, and easily just fry. Got my well back, coming back up here. I'm gonna pop. Gonna switch. And then I'm just gonna fry everything. I want everything to explode. Everything's exploding. And just like that, I mean, before the round even ends, getting my super back. So when I'm sitting here getting ads in this kind of section, right now I got that solar weapon boost activated. I'm doing 25% more damage with any solar weapon because it has that solar weapon boost. So my machine gun, my hand cannon, pretty much anything. So when it's not overcharged machine gun, your weapons are still going to have 25% juice. I still think that Xenophage is still going to be the play. Obviously the round's going to start, so I'm going to switch over to Phoenix and pop that well, try and get that half, usually the half mark. We're going to switch back, and everything just died up really quickly, but that's okay. So now, like, you have Mantle on, and even if I don't go over there and pick up those orbs, I'm still going to get it. So I'm going to come here, swap again, and just go ham, swap back. Now, it's not really a pain to swap back. This is just like, hey guys, I'll always have my well, because like I feel like in legend runs you're always worried about if the warlock's gonna have their well back for the next round. That tormentor comes out and kind of just screws you over. They're gonna go there. I'm gonna stand here and kind of just worry about my own ads. Go back to this. Get my kills. I remember I didn't even go pick up my teammates' orbs yet. And obviously with tethering like that, I mean, I'm obviously going to get the well back, but it's kind of nice to where you just don't have to worry. So usually for boss rounds, I just put on Gallahorn and I just come here and add another Surge. And I'm actually going to DPS in the boss room with Phoenix, so I get that well back. So yeah, for the boss, we're just going to pop our well, shoot our rockets, do what we can. With the boss on wave 5 this week, obviously you're going to be using that Laments, but if it was, you know, any other boss, you could maybe switch it up, machine guns or rockets or whatever. We love getting flinched out of our mind here. And then we're going to just switch back to Xenophage for the ag clear and put back on our holster and harmonic scav. So let's try and get some primary kills. Switch the chest piece now. Come on, Brick. I kind of told my teammates to stop shooting so I could show everybody how potent this is. As you just saw that explosion, you're using the combustion and the eruption from your subclass and also using your artifact mods. So first off, I wanted to point out something about heavy ammo finder that people might not know, because you're going to be running probably the triple Xenophage, because that's kind of what I'm promoting in the video. With a legendary weapon with heavy ammo finder on, it takes about 18 kills to get a heavy ammo brick to pop. So we're going to try and make that happen and count. So with an exotic primary, I think it's 14. Just cooking these guys. Drop down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Come on. Titans can't count this high. I think I'm at 12. So yeah, it was about 14 there. So just wanted to show you how it's procking. So like just with heavy ammo scout and heavy ammo finder, all my teammates have bricks, and yeah. Now we're gonna speed it up a little bit. See what happens when we start pulling out Xenophage and killing stuff a little quicker. What's nice here, I don't have to like pop my super. The round's almost over, so the whole time I'm just getting 25% juice. I can just come back here and play really aggressive. Keep that restoration 2 up as well. Every solar kill extends it. So you're pretty much just standing here like a walking well now. Oh, and also if I hit a finisher with that solar animation, that will extend my restoration time. We're gonna pull heavy here. Don't do this in any run, and don't pull heavy without your teammates. It's kind of rude. I wanted to throw that in the video just to kind of meme it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. You know, not telling your teammates when you pull that ammo, it's a little tough. I'll put the dim link in the description down below. It will be with Mantle of Battle Harmony on. Just remember, if you do want to do the swap chest piece, pop your well with Phoenix halfway through. Once you get your super, make sure you switch your chest piece. If you don't want to, just keep Mantle on the whole time and enjoy the build, guys. You guys been crushing it, supporting the videos. Views have been up, sub count's been up. I appreciate you guys supporting all the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.